I've been watching you from afar, like a gem on a pillow, captivating my eyes. I want to get closer to you, but I'm afraid that I'll set off the alarm. I set off the alarm most of the time. I, I try to give a girl my number, and that comes off as creepy. Try to give her my socials, cause I figure that'd be less personal. But in the end, I'm still seen as a creep. How to talk to a girl, how to talk to a girl. There's irrational fears of men. And because I'm autistic, I get grouped in the category. I'm a man of deer. I'm trying to not be in the other direction. And I know that you're falling in and out of love. Maybe there's a chance you could take the time to get to know me. We're both statistically at a disadvantage, but at least you get something and I get nothing. I've been watching you from far. Like a gem on a pillow, you captivate me. But if I get too close, then I'll set off the alarm. Set off the alarm. I tend to do that, and doesn't matter if I change. I tend to stay in my own lane. The social anxiety shrouds me down to the core. How to talk to a girl. How to talk to a girl. Nobody talks. And if I come off as a creep, then it's just how it is, I guess. Maybe I wasn't worth the time of day in the end, but goddamn do I deserve a chance. Goddamn do I deserve a chance. And will I just mess it up all again? 'Cause nobody talks anymore. Nobody gives each other the time of day. It's like social media destroyed our brains and we just don't know how to communicate. I've been watching you from afar. Like a gem on a pillow, you captivate me. I'm afraid that if I get too close, I'll trigger the alarm. How to talk to a girl. Could I just sweep the floor and have you sit down next to me? And could we just have a generic conversation? How to talk to a girl. How to talk to a girl. Whoa. How to talk to a girl. How to talk to a girl. Oh. How to talk to a girl. How to talk to a girl. How to to a girl. I've been watching you from afar. Like a gem on a pillow, you captivate me. But if I get too close, I'm afraid that I'll trigger the alarm. How to talk to a girl.